Mailroomies, pilot, written by Jacques Edeline. Cold open, fade in, interior mansion, master bedroom, morning. Charlie, 25, shirtless, effortlessly handsome, sits on his king-size bed. A flawless beauty sleeps by his side. It feels like a Christian Dior print ad. Charlie's eyes and our camera pan down her body. Naked, tan, massive, ambiguously natural breasts. Wow. Charlie kisses her forehead. Charming. She stirs. Charlie slips from bed with a confident grin. She reaches for him.
Not now, Angel. I have work.
He makes his way across the huge, opulent master bedroom. Interior mansion, master bathroom, moments later. Huge jacuzzi, mirror-lined walls. A $5,000 suit awaits him. Charlie studies himself in the mirror. Perfection. Leans down to wash his face in one of those 3 sinks. Pre-lap. Thud. 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 Muddled knocking on a door. End of fantasy sequence. Interior, Hollywood hostel, bathroom, morning. Cramped, leaky, harsh, inadequate lighting. Thud. Thud. Charlie's good looks transform into tired eyes and messy bed hair. He attempts to shave with a disposable razor. A cheap suit hangs precariously on a plastic hanger on the door. The pounding causes his suit to fall to the ground, which is covered in a slimy layer of I don't know what. The door pounder yells. Sounds like a nutjob old lady.
Get out of there! I need to go!
Just a minute.
Charlie nicks himself with a razor. Interior, Hollywood hostel. Hallway, moments later. Smoky, dim. Charlie emerges carrying his toiletry caddy, shreds of toilet paper on his face to clot the nicks. The door pounder, a frail old bag in copious amounts of makeup, glares at him while smoking a thin cigarette.
You masturbating your penis in there? Smells like masturbations.
Charlie musters an impervious grin, walks away. Interior Hollywood hostel, dorm room, moments later. 4 bunk beds crammed into a tiny space. Sweaty backpackers sleep on top of each other. Charlie places his shower caddy on a top bunk, his home for the past 2 weeks, grabs his work satchel and exits. Pan down to find Charlie's bunkmate is, in fact, sleeping naked. But it's not flawless beauty, it's a hairy Eastern European man. Exterior Hollywood Boulevard, morning, moments later. Palm trees. Charlie strides down the sidewalk. A gorgeous jogger approaches with her dog. Time slows. Slow motion, she bounces towards him. Charlie drools, spots a parked Lexus, leans on it as if it's his. They make eye contact, share a moment. She smiles. Charlie melts. The Lexus owner floors it. Time accelerates, leaving Charlie to stumble and cough in the exhaust cloud. Gorgeous jogger scoffs at Charlie, jogs away. Interior public bus, moving, morning, moments later. Crowded, hot, eclectic mix of Angelinos and homeless people. Charlie stands, smashed between a tattoo-covered obese gangbanger and a psychotic woman with a beard.
We're living in a zoo, and the zookeeper left a long time ago. Giraffe! Hippo! Chimp!
Charlie uses headphones to listen to a filmmaking podcast, at least when Psycho Woman isn't interrupting with her rant.
You must lie, or at least bend the truth to get noticed. My first job was in a small agency, clerical, working in a closet. I used the company Rolodex to schedule meetings with actors, and I posed as a producer. When my boss found out, he wasn't upset, he was impressed with my ambition. Happens every day. Fake it till you make it.
Want the shiniest cage? You have to suck off the king lion.
Charlie spots an open seat, wades through the crowd, arrives to find the open seat is covered in vomit. Perfect. Exterior United Agency of Artists, UAA, establishing morning. Glistening futuristic skyscraper. The top offices have a panoramic view of the Hollywood Hills, downtown, the beach. We descend the building. At ground level, hotshot agents and A-list actors bustle about. Beautiful people. Interior skyscraper, lobby, continuous. Massive TVs show a film trailer. 6 gorillas stare up at the alpha gorilla. Alpha releases a primal growl, creating a frenzy. The others dart away in various directions. Charlie enters. We pan with him to see a head agent, Jerry Greenblatt, 50, surrounded by 6 assistants. Greenblatt barks commands. They hurry off in various directions. One of his assistants, Tia West, 30, petite, cute, Asian, lingers with 2 cell phones up to her ears.
Anything?
Still on hold with the cable company and your stepson's pediatrician, and on call waiting for your birth son's parole officer, sir.
Greenblatt scoffs, annoyed. Charlie walks towards the elevators past a shoe-shine station.
Good morning, Antonio.
The shoe-shiner, Antonio, 75, nods hello with a warm smile. Our camera descends down, underground, into the interior mailroom, moments later. Charlie arrives at the entrance at the same time as a handsome coworker. Handsome coworker smiles and opens the door for Charlie. Charlie nods, thank you. Charlie hustles in, finds 3 coworkers already busy. The clock reads 7:52. Everyone's earlier than Charlie. Pat, 23, chubby, expertly dressed, gives Charlie a nod. Will, 27, aka Will, full of British pomp with meticulously gelled hair, works slow, posing, more concerned with his appearance than sorting mail.
8 minutes early is the new late.
Meg, 22, a cute brunette with minimal makeup, flashes a friendly grin, hands Charlie a stack of mail to sort.
Good morning, Charlie boy.
Charlie remains positive after the hellish morning. Just a typical morning for him.
Great morning, and it's going to be even a better day.
End of cold open. Act 1. Interior mailroom. Day. Charlie, Pat, and Megan sort mail. Will sips tea. Handsome coworker puts his belongings in the corner.
Read the trades this morning.
2 more rehashes, greenlit.
Yep, and we read both of the leads.
You read the scripts?
Of course, read them all.
Gus, 35, a gentle giant, walks in.
What's on the docket today, boss?
Gus starts packing his things into a small crate. Somber.
What happened?
Just be careful, don't trust anyone.
Tia West appears. Gus notices her, hurriedly exits. Tia calmly watches him go.
Such a nice guy, right?
The mailroomers murmur in agreement.
That's why I got fired. Now I have the plebeian duty of supervising you bottom feeders. Who was the last one to work today?
All eyes turn to handsome coworker.
It was a tie, really.
Get the fuck out. Don't say another word. Go back to Ohio or wherever you crawled here from. I'll have you replaced by lunch.
Handsome coworker solemnly exits. Tia sizes up the others.
You deliver the lower floors and lose 10 pounds. You take the junior agents, you get senior agents, and you get Greenblatt.
Tia winks at him, evil.
Take the freight elevator. We, and by we, I mean everyone who outranks you in this building, which is everyone, don't want to acknowledge your lowly existence. It's depressing for us.
Interior freight elevator. Day. Charlie, Pat, Meg, Will, and their mail carts are wedged into the elevator. Meg types on her smartphone, distracted. Bing! The doors open.
Off you go, chubby.
Pat flips off Will as he exits with his cart.
You bring a replacement phone for Greenblatt?
Did he break his?
At least once a day. Install the new one, don't talk, be invisible.
Meg hands Charlie a box containing a new phone.
Thanks.
Interior UAA top floor, moments later. Charlie exits the elevator with his cart. As he delivers the mail, we get a glimpse into the operations of the agency. Quick cuts, yelling, movement, assistants bustle. Agents yell into headsets. A meeting takes place in a conference room. Finally, Charlie nears the open door to Greenblatt's office.
You say Matthew is better than Leo after one prolific year? You out of your fucking mind? Order a rewrite, create a co-lead who's the fraternal twin, and use them both. No? Fuck you. We read both of them, so you have a deal, but fuck you anyway.
Charlie peeks in, just as the phone comes flying past his head and smashes against the wall. Interior Greenblatt's office, continuous. Greenblatt swallows 2 pills, sits on the floor in a yoga pose, breathes deeply. An assistant massages his shoulders. Charlie quietly enters, quietly and quickly installs the new phone. Greenblatt's head whips to the side. He glares at Charlie.
Who the fuck are you?
Charlie, sir, I fixed your phone?
My phone was fine.
Of course. Excuse me, sir.
The assistant whispers in Greenblatt's ear about Charlie.
You the new mailroom kid who's friends with Izzy Schaefer? We want to rep her, and the rights to adapt her book.
Yes, sir, I'm working on it.
Work faster, this town isn't for slow playing.
Interior UAA snack room later that day. Charlie, Meg, and Pat stock an assortment of trendy snack foods. Dried fruits, kale chips, roasted seaweed.
Anything new with the ladies?
Nah, you?
Steady action. But every woman in this town is a nut job.
Thanks, Pat.
You don't count.
Thanks, Pat.
When was your last date?
Can't seem to get over the initial hurdle. Never an issue back home.
Not a single date since you moved out here? You're going American Pie on this.
I prefer not to resort to humping pies.
No. We make a pact. We get dates. For tonight. By the end of the workday. You up for the challenge?
Charlie's competitive juices flow. They shake on it.
You on the dating apps?
Not my style.
Let's get you on Tinder, Grouper, Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, Christian Mingle, JDate, Atheist Bang Bang.
Does that exist?
Probably. There's even an app for single farmers. Not sure if it's to fuck humans or farm animals though. But you probably knew that. I mean, already, Iowa boy.
Well, Pat, you're a pig, so it pair you with a female pig?
Pat grins at Meg, smug. Charlie inhales, unconvinced.
Give me your phone.
Charlie hesitantly gives Pat his cheap old model smartphone.
Did this come free when you bought the hottest hits of 1997 CD?
Meg starts typing on her phone.
You sexting swab Echo Park cholos?
I don't do dating apps. I'm on West Side Rentals, Craigslist, Rad Padmapper, Zillow.
You procure sex on house hunting apps? Could be genius.
No, dirtbag, I need a new apartment. Getting booted from my place in 2 days.
The clock strikes 1. Will enters.
Shall we grab lunch somewhere?
Charlie nods. Pat eyes Will, uninterested.
Can't, I'm checking out an apartment on lunch hour.
Want company? Lots of freaks about.
Meg shakes her head no. Tia West appears.
Parking garage, now.
Interior UAA parking garage day moments later. A fleet of luxury cars, including a sleek black Ferrari. The mailroomers stand in front of Tia. She dangles a set of keys.
Greenblatt needs a Ferrari washed on lunch hour. The others clear the trunk, deliver scripts. Who wants the keys?
Will salivates. Charlie's eyes widen.
Scratch, claw, mangle. I literally want to see a fight. Go.
Tia flings the keys up into the air. Slow motion. The keys arc through the air. Charlie sets his feet. Pat jockeys. Meg ducks for cover. Will shoves Charlie, elbows Pat, jumps, snatches the keys.
Well played, English muffin.
My pleasure. I come from a long line of luxury car enthusiasts. It will be in good hands.
End of Act 1. Act 2. Interior, UAA, parking garage, day, resuming. Tia strides away. Will flaunts the key.
Cheap shot even for you.
First team rugby in prep school and uni. Charlie, care to ride along?
Yeah, sure.
I'll run the scripts so you can check out that apartment.
Thanks, Pat. That's genuine thanks. First ever, I think.
All good. Pop the trunk.
Will searches the Ferrari's rear, can't find the keyhole.
Trunk's in the front. You come from a long line of luxury car enthusiasts.
Will sputters, defensive. Pat presses a button on the keys, grabs the scripts from the hatch. Will can't figure out how to unlock the doors. Pat clicks it for him. Interior, exterior, Ferrari, continuous. Will and Charlie enter. Will cringes at the sight of the stick shift, manages to start the car, but it immediately lurches forward, stalling out.
Can't drive manual?
Stick's on the other side in England, left hand and all.
Will pretends to receive a phone call and exits the car.
Important call, you take the car, you owe me one.
Amazing. You get service in here.
Pat hands Will the scripts. Will slinks away, faux conversating on his cell. Exterior, UAA, parking garage, day. The Ferrari pulls out. Pat driving, Charlie riding shotgun. Interior, exterior, Ferrari, continuous. As they exit the garage, Pat's cell vibrates several times. He looks down at his phone.
6 matches and date secured.
Already? Still nothing for me.
10 million people in LA. Everyone needs loving.
On Charlie's phone, tip of the day, you have 0 matches. Nobody likes you for who you are. Maybe use better photos. Exterior apartment complex, day. Motel-esque. Meg finds the advertised unit, knocks. Several locks click open and a weirdo, 40, opens the door. Sweater, glasses, slicked hair, hasn't seen the sun in years.
I've been expecting you. I cleaned.
Interior Craigslist apartment, continuous. Meg steps inside. Weirdo inhales heavily as she passes, sniffing her hair. She doesn't notice. The decor and furniture are retro, but not in a cool way.
I work from home. I'm always here. It would be very safe for you.
What do you do?
That's personal.
I'd mentioned a washer dryer.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Weirdo stares at Meg with a blank face, a long, uncomfortable silence. Meg is creeped out.
I love that we can just be so silent around each other. It feels so right.
Can I just see the open bedroom?
Well, there's only one bedroom.
Weirdo smiles a bizarre, sideways, unnatural grin. Meg exhales, annoyed, and quickly runs out.
Where you going?
Meg slams the door behind her.
Are you on Tinder?
Exterior, Beverly Hills, day. Letter P by Saigon thumps from the stereo as the Ferrari cruises down Wilshire. People on the sidewalk stare. Interior, exterior, Ferrari, moving, day. Pat expertly navigates around cars like a Formula One racer. Fast. Charlie doesn't know whether to relax or be terrified. Traffic light. Two Playmate-type models wave flirtatiously. Charlie pauses. Is this real? Then waves. The light turns green and Pat floors it up Beverly. Pat spots a smoke show Beverly Hills babe, Zoe, 22, on the sidewalk ahead and pulls over.
Your turn. Hop on the wheel.
I can't.
Too late. Pat's already out of the car. Charlie, nervous, slides into the driver's seat just as Zoe nears. Pat brushes past her as he passes.
Isn't that Charles Bailey in the Ferrari, the famous producer?
Zoe doesn't notice Pat. She's completely focused on the Ferrari and the famous producer. She struts over.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What do you do?
Charlie considers how to answer, then
I'm in the film game.
Pat stealthily lingers behind Zoe, watching Charlie. Zoe dangles her cleavage for Charlie to see.
Would you want to hang out sometime? Maybe tonight?
Will you pick me up in this?
Pat gives Charlie 2 thumbs up. Do it.
Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Zoe leans in farther, her breasts defying physics to stay in her shirt. Writes her number on Charlie's forearm.
Text me the deets.
Zoe saunters off. Charlie processes the interaction.
That's all it takes.
Yep.
Reality sets in.
What am I gonna do?
Are you a man of your word?
Charlie takes the question seriously, nods.
Then you're going to take that smoke show tonight in a Ferrari.
Off Charlie's baffled look. End of Act 2. Act 3. Exterior car wash day. Charlie and Pat watch as workers scrub the Ferrari.
How the hell am I gonna get the car for the night? Even if I do, if I get caught, I get fired, thrown in jail.
A wise man once told me, there are always reasons not to do something. Successful people find ways to accomplish their goals, not excuses to quit.
Charlie nods, inspired.
Alright, so what's your play?
Find a different luxury car and play it off like I own multiple.
You know anyone with a luxury car? Rent one.
Don't have that kind of cash.
The workers finish washing the car.
You'll come up with something.
Pat tosses Charlie the keys.
You can drive stick, right?
Nothing like this. I learned on a tractor.
Then this little thing will be easy. Plus, it's good practice for tonight.
Charlie starts the car. Hip-hop bumps. The Ferrari jumps a bit as Charlie turns onto the street, then smooths out. Fantasy sequence. Exterior Malibu. Day. The hip-hop maintains as the Ferrari cruises up the coast, past breathtaking views of the ocean. Interior Ferrari. Moving. Same. Close on Charlie, now wearing an expensive white suit as he adeptly handles the car, wind blowing his hair. Pat has been replaced by a cute sheep with a bow in its hair. Charlie shakes his head. Zoe replaces the sheep. She smiles, seductive, undoes his fly, descends. Charlie caresses her head as it bobs from his lap, then pre-lap.
The hell are you doing, man?
End of fantasy sequence as we smash cut back to reality. Interior Ferrari, moving day. Charlie drives with his hand on Pat's neck, trying to move it towards Scratch. Pat resists.
Look out!
Charlie snaps out of his trance, realizes he's in heavy traffic, and a woman with a stroller is crossing the street. Charlie screeches, swerves, bumps a Mercedes. Exterior side street, moments later. Charlie exits the car. The Mercedes driver rolls down his window. It's Christian Bale. He's shockingly sheepish.
Was that your fault or mine?
Charlie and Pat are dumbfounded, mouths agape.
That was my fault, sir.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Christian Bale?
That's my name, silly. What's yours?
Charlie.
Bale hands Charlie a business card with only a phone number.
I don't have time to go through insurance. To be honest, I don't think I even have insurance. Whoopsie. Call this number and we'll sort something out.
Yes, sir.
Christian Bale drives away.
Whoa!
They survey the damage to the Ferrari, scratched fender.
It's not too bad.
Charlie starts to panic.
I'm gonna have to move back to Iowa and sell insurance and start a family with a frumpy girl?
Pat shakes Charlie by the shoulders.
Successful people.
Charlie nods, closes his eyes to think.
Look at the bright side. We now have Christian fucking Bale's phone number. I love this city.
Charlie's eyes spring open.
I have an idea.
They jump into the car, Pat behind the wheel. A series of quick cuts. The Ferrari zips through traffic, parks in the UAA garage. Charlie sprints into the lobby, greets Antonio, hustles away holding a can of shoe polish. Charlie dabs the polish onto the car, covering the scratches. Interior mailroom, day. Charlie and Pat dash in. Meg is busy apartment hunting on her phone. Will senses something awry.
How was the wash?
Good as new.
Any luck on the apartment visit?
I consider it successful in that I got out with my skin still attached.
Any other listings?
There's a great deal in Mid-City.
Which street gang would you join?
Meg exhales hard.
Furnished room near Pico Robertson.
Easy commute.
You're not a peasant.
Sublet in Silver Lake condo?
Would you grow a mustache, date an Asian girl, and start writing snarky poetry? I mean, those are the prereqs in Silver Lake. Oh, plus a beastly commute.
Meg sputters her lips, defeated. Interior mailroom, day, end of day. The mailroomers are on fumes after a long day of work.
So, what's the plan? Double date?
Sure, we need to pick a spot, or else she'll pick up a place I can't afford.
So you both got dates?
You should see his. She's unreal.
Congrats! I'm looking for a real man in a fake city, and you two are looking for unreal women.
Charlie and Meg lock eyes. A connection? An awkward moment of vulnerability. Charlie opens his mouth to reply, but Tia West appears, looking angry.
Which of one of you useless pieces of ish washed the Ferrari?
We did? Pat and I went together. I was driving.
I don't want to play-by-play Dick Face. Boss man is happy with it. Now I need all of you to be at Greenblatt's private party in the hills. Lots of talent will be there.
The guy's ears perk up. Meg seems disinterested.
You'll be valeting, clearing trash, marking the door. Got it?
Got it.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you call me ma'am again, I'll clip my fingernails and rip your balls off over the course of a week while my nails slowly grow back.
Noted.
When's the party?
Tonight.
Charlie's face drops. End of Act 3. Act 4. Interior mailroom, end of day, resuming. Charlie breathes deep, frazzled. Will exits.
Oh no, what about your hot dates?
Wasn't meant to be. I'll just...
No. This is perfect. Here's a lavish, high-profile party, and you don't have to pay a penny.
Clearing trash and valeting?
Just tell her you're taking her to an exclusive party in the hills.
Charlie texts Zoe. Bing. She replies immediately.
Well, she's very exited. To go. She misspelled excited.
Smart. Sounds like a keeper.
Perfect. I'm exited too.
Exterior Hollywood Hills, mansion, establishing, night. House music, the hottest women on the planet in evening gowns. Elite men in sharp suits. Cocktails, infinity pool with a panoramic view of the city. Exterior mansion gate, night, same. Charlie, Pat, and Will man the valet station. They simultaneously notice an arriving brunette with a great ass.
Check that out, mates.
She turns around. It's Meg. All three are taken aback.
Wow, you clean up swimmingly, love.
Don't call me love creep.
I vow to never call you love creep.
You look very nice, Meg.
Enough. Let's valet some cars.
Charlie wears the same cheap suit from work. Pat hands him a fresh, expensive necktie.
To spruce you up a bit.
Thanks.
We have a saying in Britain, you can't polish a turd.
That saying is pretty ubiquitous at this point.
Will clearly doesn't understand the word ubiquitous.
Thanks, Will.
Lighten up, mate.
The Ferrari pulls up as Charlie finishes tying the new tie.
I learned to drive a stick after work. This one's all mine.
You need that car. Go.
Will opens the Ferrari door. As soon as Greenblatt exits, Charlie jumps in. Will glares. Greenblatt enters the party.
Get the fuck out of here, my turn.
Charlie ignores him, Drives away. Will fumes. Exterior, Beverly Hills Street, night. Charlie leans on the hood of the Ferrari in front of an upscale condo complex. Anxious.
Hey, you.
Charlie gulps. Looks up. Slow motion. Zoe sports a skin-tight, curve-hugging dress. A dress she was born to wear. Charlie is speechless as she saunters towards him. He opens the door for her.
Well, gentlemen, not like other producers I've met.
She kisses him on the cheek. Charlie blushes. Zoe does a double take at the fender.
Did you get into an accident?
Nothing major. Is it noticeable?
When the light hits it? Yeah.
Interior, Ferrari. Moving, night, moments later. Charlie drives. Zoe eyes him lustily.
This car is so sexy, baby.
Charlie swallows, nervous. She runs her finger along his arm.
Thanks. So, what do you do?
No response. She moves her hand to his upper leg.
I'd like to get to know you.
The mood shifts. Zoe sits back.
I'm like a social media person. I have like 30 million followers on Insta. Designers send me stuff to wear, mostly bikinis. And I post pictures, and they pay me.
That's a job.
Yeah, it's super hard.
Do you find it fulfilling?
What does that mean?
Do you feel challenged, inspired?
You are two adorbs. I can't even. Are celebs gonna be at the party?
There will be talent there, yeah?
OMGG. Who? Who have you worked with? What are you working on now?
Charlie chooses his words carefully.
Right now, it's tough to get studios to greenlight anything that's not absolute lock financially. Like superhero movies and sequels.
Charlie's eyes dance on the pavement ahead as he speaks.
But my passion is character-driven stories. I want to move people to create actual art, not just guaranteed box office revenue.
Zoe twirls her hair, oblivious, but Charlie continues.
There's one project in particular, an adaptation of a novel by a writer from my hometown. It's gritty, real, captures life in rural Iowa from the vantage of a strong female protagonist.
Like Kim Kardashian?
Charlie snaps out of his heartfelt monologue, taken aback.
She is so strong, you know?
Exterior, Hollywood Hills, mansion, night, moments later. Charlie parks in the valet lane. Pat opens Zoe's door.
Good evening.
Charlie hurries away, arm in arm with Zoe, just as Will comes jogging up from valeting a car.
What is he trying to pull?
Relax, mate. Greenblatt had him pick up a model who needed a ride. You want to park this puppy or what?
Will looks at Pat, suspicious, then hops in the Ferrari. Interior, exterior, mansion party, night. Slow motion. Charlie enters with Zoe on his arm. Music bumping. Charlie waves at people who have no idea who he is, but Zoe buys it in awe. Resume normal speed as Charlie ducks to avoid Tia.
OMGG. This is unreal.
Charlie smiles and points at a famous stranger who contorts his face to say, I don't know you.
Can you introduce me around?
Sure.
They enter. Interior mansion, lounge area, continuous. Crowded. Seats line the walls. Champagne and cocktails flow. Note, a savvy eye may notice that the space is identical to the public bus scene, and the partiers are positioned identically to the bus riders. They could even be the exact same people, just in nicer clothes.
Holy shishi. Christian Bale?
Charlie's face drops. Bale keeps to himself in the corner.
Do you know him?
I actually do.
Charlie leads Zoe to him.
Christian, hey friend, I want you to meet Zoe, my date.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
Anyway, I'll call you about that thing. See you later.
Charlie, afraid of being exposed, tries to whisk Zoe away.
Hey, wait. Hang on a while.
Zoe nods, excited. Charlie smiles nervously.
I like you. Are you looking to add anyone to your inner friend group?
You are too much. Will you do the Batman voice for me?
That's not the real me.
Zoe frowns, weirded out. Bale puts his arm around Charlie, friendly. Charlie looks to Zoe.
Should we grab drinks?
Zoe nods. They walk away from Vale.
He's nothing like I imagined. I heard he was a dick.
He's a method actor, preparing for his next role, socially awkward. Clinging weirdo. We actually met up earlier today. I'm handling some business for him.
It's so sexy that you know him.
Zoe grabs Charlie's junk. Charlie's eyes widen.
Can we find a room here?
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Zoe starts kissing his neck. Over her shoulder, Charlie spots Will scanning the crowd, presumably looking for Charlie.
Give me 1 sec. I see someone I need to talk to business with.
Charlie steps away, intercepts Will.
The fuck are you pulling here? Who's that trout you arrived with?
Charlie shrugs, leads Will away. Exterior mansion party continuous.
I've been clearing trash all night. Want to switch duties?
Charlie grabs some empty bottles off a table to demonstrate his usefulness. Will is unconvinced. Interior mansion, lounge area, same. A sleazebag producer, Martin Zell, 45, sidles up to Zoe.
You're an actress, right?
No.
You wanna be?
Zoe giggles, flattered. Exterior mansion, gate, night, moments later. Pat and Meg chat. Charlie arrives.
Thanks for covering, guys.
No prob. How's it going in there?
Meg looks back to her phone, continuing the house hunt.
Definitely going, but Will's snooping around.
He's harmless. How are you gonna go home? It'll be tough, you know, to snag the Ferrari again.
Figured we'd Uber. Tell her I don't want to drink and drive.
Responsible. Go get her.
Sure, I'm happy to work a shift.
We got it.
Interior mansion, lounge area, moments later. Martin Zell continues to chat up Zoe. Will approaches.
You're gonna be a star, baby. I can sense it in you. I can see a piece of myself in you.
Good evening.
Martin Zell lowers his eyes at Will, territorial.
You're Martin Zell, right? The producer? I read your interview about Super Bat Spider Child 3. You're a true innovator.
Thanks, kid. Wanna get out of here?
Charlie spots them chatting from afar.
Thanks, but I'm here with somebody. Another producer, actually.
Who, exactly?
Charlie lurks behind a column, trying to eavesdrop.
Charles something? He just went off to talk business.
Charlie.
Drives a Ferrari.
Will smiles, devious. Charlie winces.
Aha! I know just the guy.
OMG, I love your accent.
Charlie leans too far, teeters, falls into the conversation.
Charles!
Charles, the famous producer.
Charlie stands, busted, speechless.
Meet Martin Zell, an actual producer.
What have you produced?
Ready to go, Zoe?
WTF the fuck is going on here?
Charles here works in the mailroom.
You lied to me?
No, everything I've said has been true, just molded.
You're working on a project with Christian Bale?
Technically, yes, but not a movie.
But you're a mail boy man.
Technically, yes.
Well, I may not understand this technical talk, but I don't fuck mailboy mets. Now you seem even ickier than the other producers I've met. Muy icky.
Martin Zell hoists a triumphant fist into the air.
Wanna get out of here now?
Yes.
Zoe whispers to Charlie, suddenly articulate and self-aware.
Thank you for getting me into this party, pun. Now I'll work this guy for a breakout role. Everybody's playing everybody in this town.
Zoe winks, exits with Martin Zell. Will eyes Charlie.
You lied, stole a Ferrari, and snuck around this party just to try and shag that bird? Couldn't let you get away with it, but I didn't know you had it in you. Respect.
Will pats Charlie on the back and walks away. Charlie looks around, defeated. End of Act 4. Tag. Exterior mansion, gate, later that night. A few stragglers exit. Charlie, Pat, and Meg clean up.
Wasn't meant to be. But you had a little taste of the good life.
What happened to your date?
We might meet up later, might not. It's Tinder.
Any luck in the apartment, Meg?
Meg shakes her head, sullen. Then a phone alert dings.
Wow, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, covered parking, mile from the office.
Expensive.
Great deal, actually. Just need to find 2 roommates to put the deposit down ASAP.
Meg looks from Charlie to Pat.
What are your living situations?
I've been in a hotel.
For a month?
Yeah, I'm looking for something more permanent.
Check.
Insert flashback. Glimpses of Charlie's nightmarish hostile situation. Exterior mansion, gate, resuming. Charlie and Pat read the listing over Meg's shoulder.
I'm in.
In
Meg smiles.
Roomies.
Greenblatt and Christian Bale exit the party together. Notice Charlie.
Hey, you get me that female writer?
Not quite yet.
You know Charlie? Cool guy.
You know this guy?
Funny story, actually. He ran into me this afternoon in his Ferrari.
Greenblatt's face drops.
His Ferrari.
Off Charlie's terrified look, we soar up to the illuminated Hollywood sign, pan out over sprawling Los Angeles.
Just another day in this city.
Cut to black. End of tag, end of pilot.